This video is sponsored by Skillshare, an online learning community that offers members membership with meaning. With so much to explore, real projects to create, and the support of fellow creatives around you, Skillshare empowers you to accomplish real growth. Skillshare offers classes designed around busy people so you can fit in them in your spare time and accomplish growth whatever your schedule. There are a number of different classes on Skillshare. They range from things like interior design, accountancy, creative things like photography, videography, and also graphic design. A course that I've been paying attention to recently, and you will actually be pleased to hear over on my Instagram, is how to take and edit Instagram pictures properly to get maximum engagement on the gram. And that is by a chap called Brandon Wolfall, and I've probably pronounced his surname wrong then, but I'll leave it on the screen anyway, so you can go and search that one. Skillshare is actually incredibly affordable, especially when you compare it to one-on-one workshops. An annual subscription will actually cost you from as little as $10 a month. And the most exciting thing here, ladies and gentlemen, it's very exciting, crisps, is that the first 500 people to click the link below will get a 2-month free trial on Skillshare. Very exciting, and a limited offer, as I say, the first 500. So get below, get clicking, check it out, get exploring, get growing, and keep me posted. Anyway, let's get on with the video. TGTV, and more specifically, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a noisy car park. Today I am answering, shut up! I'm answering a very important question. My twin brother here, he's in the background. We're going to wheel him in soon and we're going to have a good chat with him about his Range Rover and about some other stuff we'll get onto. But I'm answering a very important question today. As you all know, I got a new Range Rover recently, and as you will also know, my twin brother got a Range Rover recently. But there's a huge difference between them, namely price, and a slight difference in age. So we're going to get into this. I'm going to decipher whether or not there's been a scam going on at Jaguar Land Rover. Hopefully I've got away with the title now. So without further ado, let's get on with it. We've got the two cars sat there. Just look at them sat there. Yeah, Jay, just look at them. Sat there. Are you looking at them?
There. I'm looking at them and they're just sat there.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
No worries. So the two cars are together. Now, they are not exactly the same. There's quite a lot of differences between these two. Not just the price. So my twin brother James here, hi James, has gone for the long wheelbase autobiography, and mine is just a peasant Vogue. No spec, nothing, and it is a hybrid. Yours is the SD V8, is it not?
Yes, the V8 diesel 4.4.
Yes, James. So yours is a 4.4 litre V8 diesel, and mine is a 2 litre petrol engine, a measly with an electric flap. Do you like this flap, James?
Yeah, I like it.
It's chaos, really. What are you doing?
I like that.
Thank you very much. I was wondering what you were doing there. So that's got a plug-in hybrid. So it does EV about 30 miles on range, and yours just uses diesel.
And mine is ULEZ compliant before anyone cares or says anything. If you don't care, well then ignore that.
ULEZ compliant. I mean, I've heard of ULEZ, but I think it's going to ruin everyone's life in the next few years.
Yep, probably.
Anywho, you've got very nice turbine wheels on there. What, they're 22s, are they not?
Yeah, 22-inch turbines, OEM colours.
And I have got 13-inch dinner plates. Do you like those wheels, James? What do you think of those wheels? Be totally honest. Try not to swear. It's a family channel. But the good news is I'm replacing them, James.
Yeah, well, it works better for you to start with wheels that you don't like and then change it to wheels you like, because that's a video and I understand how it all works. I mean, I'm not that clever, but I get it. Okay, thank you very much. So then, the elephant in the room then is your Range Rover cost you how much? For argument's sake, let's just say it's 50 odd grand.
Around 50 grand for your Range Rover, and my one out of the showroom is 90 grand. And yours is a long wheelbase, so there's physically more car. So let's come around the back. Let's come around the back, ladies and gentlemen. One thing to be noted at this point as well, this one is technically pre-facelift and this one is technically facelift. However, you can actually retrofit brand new facelift lights to the pre-facelift version, which is exactly what James has done. So from the back, they look pretty much exactly the same. However, there's a slight tweak with the exhaust on the facelift cars, but who really cares? So that's about 50 grand and that's 90 grand, and that is a lower spec, lower powered, smaller car.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there's something afoot. Another thing to note as well that I actually worked out recently, that can only tow 2.5 tons. So I was actually looking to tow a trailer the other day with my new car on it. It can only tow 2.5 tons. And what's more, because of the hybrid battery nonsense, you have to get an accessory from JLR to get a tow hook on there or something like that. I'm not a technical guy, but I don't know. But anyway, it was faff. I swiftly got told to go away and shut up when I suggested towing something with this when I broached the topic. You could tow a house with that.
Talk.
Yeah, lots of talk. Well, I don't know about that. But this has probably got a very standard tow hook on there, and you can just hook it in however you like, and there's no real issues with that. And I suspect it could probably tow 3.5 tons, maybe more. You could probably pull someone's house down with it, as you've just nicely pointed out. So you've got black badges on the back here as well, James?
Yeah, but if you look, this one here just needs a little bit of adhesive, lad, because it's just popping out earlier. Or maybe someone's had a bloody good go at taking it out.
I mean, they're about £6 on eBay, but there we go. I quite like this autobiography. Yeah. I quite like this badge, James. I might actually get one of those for mine. Is that allowed? Because look, because this basically tells everyone you just walked into the dealership and just asked for a Bogo Range Rover. So that might have to come off. That'll come off, and I'll just put an autobiography badge on there. James, is that all right?
Yes,
are people going to know?
Yeah, no, they might do when they take a look at your wheels.
Hell!
I'll tell you what though, headrest, autobiography, look.
I mean, is this content?
Yeah, this is content, because actually people need to know. You can tell if someone's fraudulent with the autobiography badge, because these come in the autobiography. And look at this optional extra, lad. I'm sorry! You know, like on an aeroplane?
I mean, I fly EasyJet, so no.
I got upgraded to premium economy the other day.
Smashing it, well done, mate. Should we jump in the car then?
Just talking about facelift and re-facelift and little changes to make the old ones look newer. Look at this.
Yes, James.
So I've actually got the 2018 or the facelift black pack, which means I get 4 fins.
So the pre-facelifts have 3 and the facelift has 4.
Yeah.
Obviously I've got 4, but this was actually a no-cost option. I just said, give it to me body coloured, which is free, so it just worked out that it's black. It's actually satin. I quite like that, James.
Yes, but what I'm saying is that you can make it look, again, slightly newer than it is.
Basically, you can have a snide facelift if you update these, update the rear lights. The elephant in the room, though, the thing that actually sets these apart, your headlights are different.
Yeah,
You've got dotted daytime running lights, and James, I've got very nice running lights. I've got an LED.
Yeah, yours
the whole way around here.
I will give you that.
But so you've been caught out on the headlights, I'm afraid.
And it's not an easy change for anyone. That's why I don't do the headlights.
How much is it?
It's bonnet and grille. It's just not even a thing. It's just
bonnet and grille.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hell. Anyone out there, if you can make a light that looks like the facelift ones, that fits
I still
in
don't
there.
care enough to get them. I wouldn't.
No. I don't really care. For
sorry, but I don't care.
40 grand different. I mean, who really cares? Let's jump in then. Should we go in yours, mate?
Yeah, let's go in mine.
Yours is a bit more spacious.
Looks like.
Yeah.
It's a long wheelbase, so it would be rude for me not to let you in, because that's not fair.
Thanks very much, James.
Come round, lad.
Okay, thank you.
Front or back, lad?
Just gonna lock this up, boy.
Front or back, lad? In the back of the car.
Not that anyone wants to nick that.
Can you get the back of the long wheelbase?
No, I think I'll need to.
No, let me open it for you. That's the point. You just get driven around.
You've got soft closed doors as well.
Yeah, do you want to film
I don't have that.
I mean, just film it because people won't believe it. If I told them I had them, they'd say I don't believe you. Ready?
You're going.
No, that's too aggressive.
Just close it. What have you been on today? Come on then, let's go for a little hearing. Let's have a little chat. I'm feeling quite relaxed today. It does actually feel a lot more spacious.
Like I said to you, because you've got the autobiography, Tom, you've got the headrest, so do me a favour and use them. Thank you.
I feel cosseted, James.
If you'd like to get extra support for your head, you can pull the little things either side.
Like this, James?
Yeah.
Ah, very, very good. Yeah, it stops my head from rolling.
And we've got an Alcantara roof lining, all black, quite rare actually.
Very nice, James.
Thank you.
I do say so. So you've also got panoramic roof. My standard Vogue has that as well.
Yeah, it's not fixed either. You can actually have. It's free, isn't it? It's free, but fixed is a free option. And
you have a fridge in the back there. Last time I fiddled with the fridge in the back, it broke. So I'm gonna not touch it.
But it's now fixed.
Yeah, I know. But would you be happy with me playing with it now?
I don't want you touching anything in my car. You've come in to film a video. Don't use the features. The more you use the features, the more likely they are to break. That's the same in any car, but maybe more so in a Land Rover.
It's not as quiet as mine.
Yeah, but it's actually got a nice little V8 rumble, which I know you don't care about, but I like it, okay? Now leave me alone.
I don't want noise out of my daily 4x4, thank you. I like silence.
Well, you don't really have a choice, do you?
I like gliding. How's fuel? What are we getting per
good,
MPG?
Brilliant, really good.
Really?
I don't really notice it, to be honest. I
really don't believe you either.
I mean, MPG, when you do no miles, is no issue, is it, really?
That's very true. It's very good on fuel if you're not using any fuel at all.
To be fair, on the motorways and stuff, it just...
So we went down to Goodwood in the Range Rovers the other day.
Yeah, we did.
for something very, very special.
My passengers were particularly happy.
They were
long wheelbase in the back is just so...
Have we got these headrests in the back? Looks like
yeah, they have. They've got them in the back, and they've got extra leg room. They've got TVs. They've got a fridge. Their seats recline if they push a button as well.
Very nice, James. So then, what was the list price on this car?
Well over 120.
Well over £120,000, and you can get these for high mileage ones, 45 for a long wheelbase.
Yeah, high mileage probably you get one at getting one at 40k technically, yeah.
And then modifications you've done to this probably cost you what?
A few grand.
A few grand, is as much as that?
Well, yeah, wheels. I mean, wheels and tyres. But I sold the originals, and that's the key thing.
Going to touch on that. That's good. That's very good consumer advice.
So net cost a couple of grand, yeah.
Couple of grand, and then you're batting around in what looks like a sort of 120 grand 4x4. Whereas I am batting around in a. It's good, but it needs some tweaks, I think. They don't even have privacy glass, for God's sake.
Yeah.
What was I doing? Not ticking spec boxes. That's what.
I mean, it's probably worth telling your audience if they don't know. It's a 64 plate car.
Really?
So it's a 2014 car. This car's going to cut me up, but
really nice. Yeah, it's around about people panic.
So people don't have a clue, and obviously I had it detailed at Urban. They've probably seen the video of that, and the paintwork looks better than it probably came out the showroom. So for all intents and purposes, it probably looks a lot more than it is, and therefore
you got a private plate on there. Job's a good one.
Yeah, exactly.
Point, James.
Yeah.
So do I feel a bit scammed? Do I feel like my Range Rover is a bit of a rip-off? Probably. If I'd paid 90 grand cash for it, I'd probably feel like it was a bit of a rip-off, to be honest, in comparison to what you can pick up for half the money. However, I did get mine on a lease.
We're not also comparing like and like. We're saying it's 50 grand difference if it was this versus your specific model. If we compared a long wheelbase version of your car, so the facelift, so like for like, we're talking 80 grand difference. 80 grand.
Yeah, if you wanted a facelift version.
A high spec facelift's going to be what, 120, 130?
Yeah.
So then, I mean, that's
nonsense. So what would your advice be? I think based on this that I would probably go for a 64 15 65 plate non-facelift top spec Range Rover, probably still under some sort of warranty from somewhere.
Yep.
Having said that, you've had no problems?
Well, touch wood I haven't, but every car's different, aren't they? So I mean, you just...
All I've had is DMs from people since I got my Range Rover saying you're going to have nothing but trouble. What about you?
Yeah, I've had the same negative Nellies, but to be honest, there's plenty of specialists that work on these things, and they've never been massive jobs, and if it needs fixing, it needs fixing. Like, yeah, simple. I mean, we take rough and smooth.
Well, it remains to be seen. We will keep you abreast.
The one thing I would say though on the pre-facelifts, I'm for the long wheelbase, but there's a lot less of them in circulation, and therefore for me, I think it's going to hold its money a lot better than just the regular one, because
they did go up a little bit after the video of you buying this. Actually, they did have a little surge.
They go quickly. I've got 3 people that chatting to me on Insta that want one, desperate for one.
It's the TG effect, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to say, actually, at this point, speaking of TG effect, if you do fancy trying out an SUV, specifically Range Rovers, there are loads of them on Turo. It is an app on your phone. It is a website. You can go on there, and in a few clicks, you can be fully insured, and you can try out Range Rovers on there. You can list your own car on there and make money, and you can also obviously hire out cars on there. They're privately owned cars a lot of the time, so there's a huge variation in spec, and there's lots of cool models, not just SUVs, there's sports cars, there's hatchbacks, and whatever. So make sure you check out Turo. It's really, really cool. It's very, very easy to use on your phone. It's all secure and it's very cleverly done, and there's actually a photo bit where you can go around and take photos of the car, and it's all kind of logged in the app. Very, very clever app. The app's free. Go and check it out, and if you're really lucky, I'll leave a special link below and possibly a discount code, so make sure you check that out. Should they check it out?
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like a good idea. Might have
it does, James.
A little rumble on there for myself. As soon as the turbo S is gone, I might need a little fast start hatch.
Possibly list this on there, James. Some people can.
Yeah, let's get in the long wheelbase.
So you may well list this on there. Yeah, so go and have a look, and you might be able to rattle around in JE's long wheelbase, but please don't put it on its roof.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Because I'll...
Solid advice. Don't put it on its roof. Anyway, I think that's pretty much it. I think we've concluded then that if you buy a brand new Range Rover at the moment, it's probably quite a lot of money down the old pan.
It's not a good idea, I don't think. Well, really,
especially if you're just batting around in it. I don't think there's any difference really. I mean, the screen's nice to have, but do I really care? No.
No, I don't think there's a big enough difference.
I think I'll go used higher spec next time.
Used higher spec, yeah. That's
not that I hate my car. I love that. It's great.
No, it's really cool. I like it, and obviously the plans and stuff that's coming together for it at the moment. It's gonna. We'll catch up.
Well, a new headrest for one.
Yeah, I'm sure you can retrofit a lot of these things anyway.
I mean, how much are these? 15 quid? You've got screens in the back, again, another 80 quid.
I don't know about that, lad. I mean, you've not. How rude of you! You've not even used your armrest.
Do you know what I realised? This swivel thing
Yes,
puts it up and down.
Yes, yes, it does.
It took me 2 weeks to work that out.
Oh,
Because I play with it in traffic, James.
Do you?
Yes.
It's like that thing under the, you know, when you press the green man and it swivels underneath to tell you to go.
That's for
blind people.
It's for blind people, yeah.
Very useful.
Clever system, actually.
Yes, another fridge in front.
You've got 2 fridges. That's hell. No, you've got nothing in there, James.
It's turned off, Tom. There's no beverages in there, saving the environment and my battery.
I'd like vegan meat substitutes in there, please, next time, James.
You can walk next time.
Turning it on.
Leave my fridge alone, Tom. I didn't ask you to use the fridge. You ain't having the fridge. You had the fridge last time.
Okay, don't tell Mum. All right, make sure you go and follow him on Instagram. He is. He actually does quite a lot of fitness stuff. Do you not?
Yeah, I do a lot of fitness, Tom.
You like fitness, James?
Yes, I exercise a lot, Tom.
Okay, James.
Okay, rig.
Thank you very much for watching. Do subscribe. Thumbs up. I'm so sorry for this nonsense, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye.